2013 Austin Poetry Society Annual Awards Contest Prize-Winning Poems. New Year's Eve. She waits on the border between years, still, hands folded in the nest of her green-flowered skirt, a scattering of silver hairs dancing in the flicker of the flashlight as it sweeps over the white vinyl seats to rest on the faded blue tote bag. Do you have anything to declare? She waves a hand and the tinkle of bracelets vanishes in the thrumming of motors. A few trinkets, small plans wrapped carefully in tissue, nothing extravagant. I don't resolve to find love or money, beauty or success. I know we are all beggars, walking the roadside in the scattered debris and biting cold, cups out scarcely looking, and such blessings only fall like jewels with the passing of saints. Implacably he writes on the form in triplicate, his ballpoint carving arroyos into her permanent record, into which will flow the annual flood of dreams, bringing the power to alter the landscape before the thirsty sun imbibes them. Return. When you come to fetch me, let me tell you how you may know how to recognize your lover of so many years ago. She's stretched across the morning grass behind the backfield copse of trees, watching softly rippling river glass, fire ants winding, bustling through the pass between her knees. From years along the river her eyes have rinsed to blue, white skin has faded brown, strands of hair and autumn leaves blend red and gold upon the ground. Should one day the river rise and flood the farther field, the calming mud would wash her over, preserve her in her fallen leaves, to say to all who come, "Here rests an American Ophelia, vast in southern noonday sun." Sentry. The silver cat beside me stares, he scans the room with great green eyes, the curl uncurl of tail in air, his constant vigilance belies. He scans the room with great green eyes, each breath sends ripples through his fur, his constant vigilance belies the practised poise of each whisker. Each breath sends ripples through his fur, a sound, the swivel of an ear, the practised poise of each whisker. What foe, what prey, oh, who goes here? A sound, the swivel of an ear, the curl uncurl of tail in air, what foe, what prey, oh, who goes here? The silver cat beside me stares. Strength. The budding building sprouts from underground, by floors and windows workers stack it high, and all the skill of science anchors it down, yet it will bow beneath the weight of time. Then trees, perhaps? Each year solidifies by ring and branch their union with the land, the force of ages surely petrifies. And still some fire will mingle ash with sand. But surely love flames hot inside the soul, by kiss and word the forging finely wrought, that peace and part are melded to a whole. Years fracture all, through death or change unsought. All strong things wither thus before eternity, and strong words fade, always, never, destiny. The Weaver. Like a spider, she stayed mostly in her web the last years of her life, spinning strands of guilt and obligation to bring her prey to her. I haven't seen you in so long. I miss my grandbabies. I called last week. Did you get the message? And her children came unwillingly, leaving the soft light and bright skies of the world for the dark of drawn curtains and the alien glow of the big screen TV. Blue light fluttered on their faces and glittered on the wild turkey bottles sticking their long necks out from under the sofa. The lost screamed on the daytime talk shows, while the captured struggled to be heard, voices swallowed by the cloud of cigarette smoke. She never knew the webs she wove became a barrier, keeping her in, keeping them out. She only knew the need for them.